This is Inside Tameside. I'm Max Wieland. The headlines. 2 Tamesiders celebrate after receiving MBEs, Ashton's Market Square set for modern revamp, and the annual Crosse Fate raises £5,000 for charity. But first, our top story. 36-year-old Gary Buxton from Droylsden received an MBE in the Queen's birthday honours, as did prominent local businessman Phil Brown. Over the past 30 years, Phil Brown has overseen the rise of Ashton's benchmark building supplies, whilst helping young people in Tameside through youth training and apprenticeships. Whereas Gary Buxton has been selected after setting up the Young Advisors charity in 2007, which has since grown into 55 teams across England, employing more than 1,300 young people who all contribute to improve their communities. Gary spoke to us earlier.
We have some young advisors who work in London who've managed to halve gang membership over the last 4 years because they've made the community safer and they've built trust with the police. And then we've had other areas where they've actually ended up saving lives, where they delivered public awareness programs on stroke awareness. So if you came across someone who had had a stroke, you would know exactly what to do. And their education program that they were delivering in schools actually meant that someone had their life saved, which I think is pretty remarkable.
Plans to transform Ashton's historic Market Square into a modern and vibrant area have been submitted by Tameside Council. The redevelopment will see the introduction of new stalls and kiosks, high-quality landscaping and trees, a performance area, seating areas, as well as new street furniture and lighting. The new look square is aimed at complementing the Grade 2 listed Ashton Market Hall and the ambitious Vision Tameside Master Plan, where the council is working with Tameside College to deliver a new town centre campus and shared workspace. Subject to planning approval, the Market Square development will start later this year, with the market remaining open for business throughout. This year's Crosse Fate has been deemed another success by joint organisers Willowwood Hospice and the Hyde Rotary Club. James Dean was there.
Well, I'm down here at Crosse Fate. It's raising money for Willowwood Hospice. There's lots going on. You can soak a bobby and much more. The event was honoured by a visit from the Mayor and Mayoress of Tameside, Councillor Dawson and Jackie Lane. The Tameside radio team were also there to ensure plenty of music, laughs and entertainment throughout the day. In a joint statement, Andy Williams from Hyde Rotary and John Fellows, head of fundraising at Willowwood, said events like Crosse Fate take months of planning, and the success of the event would not have been possible if it wasn't for the continued support of the local community. The statement also said that the organisers would like to thank the Werneth Conservatives and Milson Architects for their event sponsorship, and to Tameside Radio for helping publicise the event. James Dean at Crosse Fate.
Mosley residents are being invited to attend St George's Church on Wednesday the 25th of June as a public meeting convenes in regards to the future of the town's market ground. The Save Our Community Space meeting begins at 7 p.m. and will give residents the chance to have their say, as well as listening to what local councillors have to say about the future of the ground. Paul Douthwaite, the chair of campaign group Save Our Community Space, says he hopes the meeting will lead to some positive suggestions in keeping the market ground as it is. This year's Tameside Whit Friday Brass Band contest saw thousands enjoy the warm weather and has been hailed another huge success. It was also a record-breaking event for the Fodens band from Sandbach, who won their 13th championship title in the last 14 years. But local bands enjoyed plenty of success too, with Ashton, Mosley, Stalybridge Old and Tintwistle picking up prizes and prize money at a number of the 11 playing venues in the borough. The full results are in this week's Tameside Reporter and Glossop Chronicle. More than 1,000 people also stepped out for this year's Mosley Wit Walks. The town's church congregations, together with brass bands and local schools, all took part in the parade with the service at the town's market ground. And finally, a dedicated dad who has been a rock for his family as his young granddaughter battled with cancer has won Our Dad in a Million competition. We teamed up with the Clarendon Square Shopping Centre in Hyde to ask you to name a very special dad who deserved recognition for their efforts. Frank Susker of Duckingfield put his own life on hold when his 10-year-old granddaughter Ella Tyndall was diagnosed with thyroid cancer last December. Her story made headline news in the reporter pages earlier this year as she bravely battled back to health. Frank scooped our bumper prize pack from Hyde Clarendon in time for Father's Day. You can read the full story in this week's Tameside Reporter. That's the latest from Inside Tameside. I'm Wieland.